Greetings from Juliet. Ooh, that was scary. You want to bark at the people? Let's go bark at the people. She's so scary. And this is why I go live. Rather than pre-record my videos, because I love being in real life. I love that you see my real life. Because I'm just an average, everyday person. There's nothing special about me. I say that, I got that statement from recovery. There's nothing special about me. They teach you that in recovery. They say there's nothing special about you because people that are in recovery and have addiction, we all think we're special. We all think that things that happen in life only happen to us, and, you know, and poor me and woe is me. And is that Christine? I see a picture, looks like Christine. I'm starting to get to know people's profile pictures, which is cool. Eventually here, Facebook will tell me who that is up there in the corner. Some lovely blonde lady. Okay, so today I'm talking about functional fitness. And maybe Facebook's not going to tell me who's listening. Sometimes it just, you know, it decides to tell me certain things, not tell me certain things. Sometimes I see the little hearts. Oh, it is Christine. I was right. Isn't that fun? You know, there were so many things I was thinking about this morning, Christine. I was thinking, this is why I do what I do. And I know that you said like you enjoy seeing my enthusiasm. This is no show. This is no show. Isn't that cool? Of 1,300, I think 1,380 people we have in this group. I see your face and I know you. That's what I wanted. You know, they told me you can start an online empire and you can have all these people come and you know, be a somebody, right? And I thought, you know, I remember I was sitting outside at the time while I was reading this How to Be an Online Trainer book. Yes, it exists. I got to like chapter 2 and I was like, this is all bullshit. And I'm sitting out there and I said, I want to know the people. I want to know them. I wish that you lived by me too. I want to know them. I don't want to just sell programs and make money. And, you know, I joke with people often, if you've heard this before, I've said this many times. I said, I don't want to be the queen that comes out and says, hello, my subjects. And everybody goes, oh, and then you go back in like, just keep paying everybody. You know, that's not me. That's not me. I've been very lucky in my life. One day I'll tell my story. I've told my story in my coaching group, but I haven't told it openly to this big group yet. But part of my story is I made a lot of money when I was younger. I was very, very lucky, but I was a sly MF. I was a snake in business. I was in pharmaceutical sales, and it was a perfect job for me because I had an ego larger than life. I was pretty. And doctors love pretty young women. So I sold a lot. And, you know, all the male pharmaceutical guys couldn't hold a card to me because I was charismatic, manipulative, pretty, and smart. And I was a sly mofo. I didn't give a hoot, man. You had a family, I didn't care. You know, I was out to make money and I made a lot of money. And then, you know, I realized what was important in life. And hopefully you can tell from my delivery here what I stand for. You know, I was doing my dishes this morning and I'm thinking, you know, I don't make a lot of money, but I have a shit ton of integrity. Hi, Sammy. You know, and I may not make a lot of money, but I do what I say and I say what I mean. And I do the right thing and I'm honest. And that's what it's all about. And I know the people in this group and I care about the people in this group. And that's what it's all about for me, making a difference. I got on a Zoom here with somebody yesterday who's interested in coaching. And I love being able to look her in the eye and say to her, do what is best for you, whatever that is. Yesterday, I was called an inspiration by more than one person. That blows my mind. That blows my mind, but that is only my hope. I told this woman yesterday on Zoom, I said, I hope to leave a legacy. That's what I want. I want to take my gifts that were given to me and take my experience and share it with you to make a difference. That's what it's all about for me, making a difference. All right, enough BS. I'm doing this video in this large group. Hi, Kate. See, I love it. I love knowing everybody here. It's great. Okay, so we're talking about functional training today, and I wanted to do this in this big group today because it's really important that everybody knows about functional fitness. And this was not a specific topic that I put in the weight loss challenge. It's kind of a bonus round. So I said, let me pop in the big group and share this video with y'all. Good morning, Kate. Love Kate. All right. So I wrote some notes here. So I'm going to be looking over here. We're talking about functional training. What is functional training? Why do you need to know about functional training? And how can it help you in your weight loss journey? Okay. Unfortunately for me, I learned about functional fitness because I was in a very desperate situation. I hurt my back. You know how I hurt my back? I should tell you because it's so pathetic and embarrassing. And talking about being honest, this is the dumbest damn thing. There were rings in this CrossFit gym, and you'd swing from one ring like a monkey to the next ring. And I, like a total ass, decided I was going to hang from the rings from my feet. Not recommended. So that is, of course, what I did. I fell, hit the mat so damn hard that I felt like I broke my back. I did that. And that just goes to show you how incredibly stupid I used to be. I mean, some of the stories I could tell you, y'all would leave this group. They'd be like, this bitch is crazy. So that was one of the 10 trillion things that were stupid that I remember doing before I got sober. Good Lord. And I hurt my back really, really, really badly. And I remember as soon as I hit the mat, it was one of those OSHIT moments. And I knew I was really hurt. And so my discs were so severely herniated that the radiologist said that it looked like someone hit them with a hammer. They were like, no bueno. The pain was so excruciating. Of course, we had plans that weekend to go away. I was like, I'm good. I'll just put my weight belt on underneath the dress and I'll be fine. And I was a mess. I couldn't walk. This injury literally plagued me for years. So as a trainer, now remember, at the time I had maybe over 10 years experience in the industry. And I was pretty good at what I did, I thought I should be able to train myself past this injury. And for 10 years, I didn't. I couldn't. I would get better, then I would re-injure myself. Get better and re-injure myself. It was so damn frustrating. I can't put it into words. There were multiple times I wanted to give up. I have done epidurals, plural. I've had more than one. Cortisone shots, pain medicine, steroids, physical therapy. I've had it all because of this injury. Sheila, hi. I've lost count how many weeks I was laying on an ice pack in my bed for at least half the day, wondering how I was going to put my pants on. I couldn't put my pants on. My husband helped me put my pants on so many times over and over for years. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's funny, because in all honesty, I really just kind of wanted to come on here and have some freedom and some banter with you guys and share with you openly. So pardon me if I get a bit off topic. I try typically to be very on topic, but I wanted to kind of shoot from the hip here a little bit more. I can't tell you how many times I thought to myself, my career is over, I'm done for, I'll never get fit again, I'll never be thin again, I'll never be not broken, I'll never be sober. I can't count how many times. And so yesterday, when it was my birthday, I'm like, I have all these people telling me, how I've helped them and how I've made a difference. And I look at myself on video and I look pretty good and people can't believe I'm 50, but it's been a road, man. Right, Sarah? Sometimes life is a bumpy ass road, and it's easy for me to come on here and flex a muscle and say I'm 50 and fabulous. But man, let me tell you, many years of being 40 something and broken and hurting and pill popping and not able to lift a 3-pound dumbbell, you know? So amen. Yeah, Sarah, I love you. I love that girl. She's one of the best things that ever happened to me, meeting Sarah. If you haven't seen my tear video, skip over that one. That one's a very emotional video. So I share these things with you because I have been in many dark places and I've come out of them never thinking that I would, even with all of the experience that I have. So that is why I've created a group where I can share with you all this bad stuff to help people. Okay, let's get back to this. As a trainer, I always thought I should train myself past this time and again. I got re-injured, blah, 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 blah. Lost how many counts? Okay, weeks on the ice pack, yada, yada. Okay, finally in between bouts of these pain things, laying on the ice and going backwards, freaking always went backwards. 10 years, long ass time. I noticed there was a sign up at the gym for 3 days of personal training at a sale price. It was like 3 sessions for $150. And I was like, maybe I can like, you know, my husband into like this $150 price. I really did think that. I'm like, I'll go massage his feet or something. Make him a souffle. And so I convinced him, woohoo, yay me, that I would get these 3 sessions. And it ended up being a 3-year-long process of training with this particular trainer. And I should tag him on this video because I think he's very occasionally in this group. I learned all about functional fitness. It was the best investment I ever made in myself. I trained with a trainer named John. I trained with him for 3 years and paid retail. And my husband supported it because I stopped getting hurt. It was like a miracle. John was in his 50s. He was an endurance athlete, a runner, and he is amazing. He's a wonderful person who is nothing like the gym guy. You know, I hate the gym guy. Don't you hate the gym guy? All right, I don't think we have any gym guys in here. We had one. We had one gym guy in here, and I ended up having to block him, and his ego got very mad at me for that. So John was nothing like the gym guy. He was a real athlete. He wasn't big and bulky. He wasn't loud. He wasn't, come on! He wasn't like that. And I loved that. I said, that is my guy there, because he was smart and he didn't need to flex anything because he was just great, just the way he was. And it's funny, isn't it? Because, you know, I've tried to take a lot from him and be that way in a lot of respects. I'm just a regular person, you know? Okay, so John. Yes, great guy, wonderful person. He was a true athlete and still is a true athlete. Now he's probably in his mid-50s, an incredible inspiration, super knowledgeable about functional movement, overall true health and fitness, and he worked. I love that. I went in there every time I showed up for a session. He had a clipboard and he worked. He put that session together. It wasn't some slap doodle BS crap that he thought of while he was taking a dump that morning after drinking coffee. I'm on a tear today. Pretty funny. All right. So functional fitness is essentially training for everyday body movement. That's what it is. So we're talking about being in good shape to pick up a bucket of laundry, to clip your dog to a collar, to pick up your grandkids, to do yard work, to scoop something out of the bottom of the pool without getting hurt, right? Unloading the dishwasher, okay? We tailor these programs to keep you fit, to move throughout life with ease, strength, function, and good form. So that's really what functional fitness is, okay? So how do we create a functional fitness program with all those things in mind? That actually is a complicated answer. I sat with my laptop here thinking, How can I answer that? And I never give a general answer that could create a situation for someone later on where they're like, well, Shannon said this and it doesn't really pertain to me, or it doesn't really work in my situation. So a complicated answer, I tend to try to keep clients specific and not answer for the sake of messing someone up later on. So functional exercises are tailor-made to each client depending on their balance, fitness level, goals, previous injuries, and limitations. Lisa, hi Lisa, good to see you. I love creating functional fitness programs. You know why? Number one, because now I know how. Knowledge is power. It was a topic that used to really intimidate me because I was ignorant. And you know, one of the best things about recovery for me is it taught me when to be humble and when to, you know, there's countless gifts from working a program of recovery. When to realize you're ignorant about something. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant about something. There is something wrong with being indignant and ignorant about something, right? That's my opinion. So I am no longer indignant and ignorant. If I'm ignorant about something, I don't have a position on it until I get educated. And I openly say that I don't know because there's plenty of things that we all don't know, right? What's the big deal? All right. Now knowing how important this type of training is and actually knowing what it is, how to execute it, how to do it myself, and knowing that this type of training is the foundation that as we get older, we just need more and more of. It's one of my truest loves now as a personal trainer and transformation coach because, hi, Megan, knowledge is power. And, you know, that's another thing having to do with this. And I have completely defined my business. If you go to the website, you'll see that it now has the fitness element incorporated into it. And it's very clear what I do. What I do is I am a weight loss and transformation coach. I help people lose weight, gain muscle, lose fat, and become the best version of themselves. That's what I do. So all of the programs that we do coming up all tie in to that. We want to keep it interesting so it's not the same damn program over and over again. Otherwise, we'll be so damn bored. We'll be like, oh, exercise and another friggin' meal plan. How boring is that? So plus I want to keep learning, right? Because we don't want to stay dumb. That's no fun. So we'll be doing other programs like hormones and metabolism, etc. We're going to do macros too. I've decided I'm going to do a macro program. Decided that the other day. All right, so we're going to be doing all that stuff, but it's all for the purpose of the body transformation, okay? I have 2 functional fitness workout plans on my website for sale. I'm sorry, I plan on. They're not there yet. I'm finishing them up hopefully by the end of the week. But I have them both, okay? So when people purchase Done For You programs, they don't typically do them though. This was my biggest problem when I was in the macro group and I was working with that macro guy. Some of you know who he is. Nothing bad to say about him, okay? But selling fitness plans and not being able to follow up on the people and help them killed me. You know what I started calling them? I started calling them go-away programs. That's not to be funny because it broke my heart knowing that I gave somebody something that could affect change, and then I had no idea if they had any questions or anything. There was no follow-through. That killed me. I used to beg him, please let me keep in contact with these people. Please let me follow up with these people. But that was never an option for me. So praise God, some of these people ended up becoming my coaching clients where I could follow through with their programs and find out if they were doing them, if they had stumbling blocks, if they needed help, right? Because most of us do. Most of us do. So I plan on having 2 functional fitness programs on my website for sale. I plan on having many fitness programs for sale on my website. However, I find that many people purchase Done For You programs and don't do them. I'm just being honest, okay? So this is why going forward into next year, I want to continue doing these 30-day programs together, you see? Because I sit here and I think to myself, what do the people want? They want weight loss. They want to learn how to count macros. They want to, let me tell you something. I'm ADD to the hilt. If you send me all of that, you could send it to me for free. It's going to sit in my inbox and I'm going to be like, now what? What do I do? That's why I said, let me bring the people together. Let me, charge really little. It's $49 for 30 days. So I can, pay for people to do this stuff. So I can pay for this outrageously expensive website that I bought, I can't keep doing this. I keep taking my husband's money and just spending it. Like, they ain't gonna be liking that, right? Being this hot only gets you so far, y'all. I'm on a roll today. I've done this video way too early. Okay. So for the unicorn out there who will buy a program, actually take it out of their inbox, okay? Break it apart, read it, and use it, and do it on your own. I'm creating programs for that client. I'll tell you the truth, guys. I'm going to have I pay for all this stuff. I pay for a copywriter to make this stuff, okay? The fitness programs, no, because I created that for the other company. But all these other things, the 7-day clean eating and the reset and the Zen and the hormone program, I'm paying for all that. So I have to cover my costs. So I was like, let's do this together. We can all have some fun. We'll come together, go through this material, learn a few things. I'll help you with your workouts. I'll coach you in the process. Everybody wins, right? Everybody's got $50 to burn in a month, in America, right? Like, okay, not everybody. Most people, all right? Most people with a cell phone like that's $1,000 has an extra $50. All right. So, I'm creating some done-for-you programs for those unicorns out there, but I want to do the programs together because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to know you, okay? I don't want to just sell you. I want to know you. I want to go with you on a journey. That's what I love. Functional fitness exercises are things you do on one leg, things you do with balance equipment, agility movements, bending down, picking something up, unilateral work. Sarah and I grab a super heavy kettlebell with one hand and we walk, called the farmer's carry, walk down to one end of the turf and back so that we have to not be bent like this. We have to use our core muscles to stabilize ourselves for that walk. This is all functional fitness. Twisting, transverse motion, reaching down and reaching up, using bands to counterbalance and create instability when you do simple exercises. So you have to use your core strength in order to stay upright and not fall over. It's a lot of very specific movements in functional training. What we do is we work stabilizer muscles, muscles around your spine, muscles of the knee and the shoulder and the back and your neck and your obliques. All these muscles that need to be at the ready for if you stumble, right? All things that we need to concern ourselves with getting older, y'all. Balance. Y'all, my balance is so bad, especially with progressive lenses, right? Everything's in focus in this spot, and then you look 1 inch in a different spot, and then it's a little bit, whoa, right? Okay, so we want to stay strong for everyday regular movement, okay? Everything is worked so you have strong muscles in the right places. Functional programming is not a program for aesthetics, essentially. What are aesthetics? Looking hot. It's more of a foundational program for overall proper body function. What I tell people over and over is if you do not train for functional movement, you will regret it. I promise you. Who would know better than me? Okay? You're going to end up like me and you're going to get injured. You are. Those who do not train foundational movements always regret it later on. Always. I wish I knew about functional fitness before I got my injury. Well, shoot. I wish there was a lot of stuff I knew before I got my injury. Full disclosure, I did know better. I just didn't do better. ego is really a bad thing. And my ego could not fit in this town. It was so bad. Thank God I put that ego in jail when I got sober. Okay, I wish that I knew about functional fitness before I got my injury. I have permanent damage to my spine, which I feel every single day to this day. I do. So I'm reminded how important foundational fitness is, because to this day, I still feel it every day. I still feel the mistakes of my past every day, physically. Okay, so other than that, I really can't explain much more about functional fitness because it's very specific to each person. Okay, these are moves that I put in every personal training client's program, whether they realize it or not. Let's see. As a personal trainer, I can write a program for any client for functional fitness. I can write a custom program for anybody. Anybody. That's my strength. That's my number one strength, okay, is programming. I have a personal training app that I use with clients. There are lots of different ways we can execute a program for you if that's something that you need help with. I plan on running functional fitness programs next year. That's going to be super fun. Every one of my clients has functional movements in their program, whether they realize it or not. This is why no one has gotten injured with me in 22 years of personal training. I am pretty damn proud of that. I have never injured a client. Never. Never. And I think part of that is because programming was always naturally my forte. And also I get a energetic connection with a client that may sound very, very woo-woo to some people, but that's what happens. So within the first couple minutes of me being in someone's presence, I know what they need. So I don't know if that's because I was born to be a trainer or what, I don't know, but I just know. It's a blessing. It's wonderful. That's why it's hard for me sometimes to train virtually, because even though I can still get that connection very easily with a client, in person, it's just a lot more fun. It's a lot better because then you get the energy from me and I get the energy from you, and it's this lovely circle. And Sarah can attest to that because Sarah and I train together every week. Okay, so let me know if you're interested in a functional fitness program for yourself. But listen, I put this in all caps in my notes. Don't buy one if you really think that you're not certain you're going to use it. Okay? Don't buy anything from me unless you're going to use it. Goodness gracious, don't waste your money. Christmas is coming. Okay? Because we're going to be running programs, okay? You can come along on the ride with us and do the programs in the coaching group, okay? And you know what else you could do is you can buy a functional fitness program when they're available if you want, and run the program in conjunction with one of my upcoming 30-day programs, right? So say, okay, I want to start doing functional fitness, Shannon. Great. Let's hook you up with a functional fitness program for you, custom made. Join my 30-day challenge. I mean, those two things together will be under, I don't know, maybe around $100, maybe, I don't know. Between $100 and $150 for 1 month. And then you have the program for 8 weeks. It's amazing. And then I can coach you through your program. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, so I hope this video helps you understand functional fitness better, why it's important, why everyone needs it, and how it can not only just improve your regular everyday life with form and function and strength, but also create a foundation where you can build upon it by doing much heavier lifting, harder exercises without pain. And then it leads to a much faster and better and safer progression to get all the aesthetic benefits that you want. Then you are a strong and foundationally fit person who can do anything. Yeah, that's what we want. So that's what Sarah and I are doing. You know, we train super heavy and we incorporate those movements in there to keep everything well oiled and wiggly and strong so we can pick up the bar from the floor without being concerned about our back, because we're doing transverse motion when we throw that medicine ball against the wall, and we're working those little spine stabilizers so that it's really strong and knows what it's supposed to be doing when we go to lift that bar. And I don't use a weightlifting belt anymore. because I'm not going to give myself any false sense of higher ego where, well, I'm jacked up now and I can pick this bar up if it has double the weight on it. Not smart, okay? So I hope this video helps you. Always great to see y'all. I love coming live and saying hi and having some banter with y'all. I keep saying I'm working on this sales page for my next program for 30-day hormone reset, and I am. Things got a little derailed with the birthday. Good Lord, I felt like a celebrity. I got a little bit of an attention hangover today. Whoever thought that was possible? I used to be like a complete attention seeker with no self-esteem. So I'm pretty proud of that progress. You know I love you all. Mwah. I say it every time. I hope you have an excellent Thursday. Tomorrow we'll talk about cardio. Maybe I'll do it in this group. If you think you want to see the cardio video, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do the cardio video over here as well. All right, guys. Mwah. You know I love you. Have a great day. Bye.